Oh, good morning. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here in just a moment. Hi, Lori. We'll give everybody just a moment to join on. We got a couple of people joining. Thank you. Hey, how are you today? Long time no see. Hello. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday morning. All right, well, we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Jessica Lynn Mold, and I am the owner of JessicaLynnOriginal.com. And we have been very busy over the last couple of months. If you like what we're doing, be sure to go to our website. Oh, hello again. How you doing, Dana? Be sure to go to our website, take a look at all the new stamps we've got. Be sure to also follow us on YouTube, follow us here. We love it. Oh, thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a few moments and just run you through some of the new stamp sets we've got. And some of the things that are coming. So I'm super excited. So we're going to go through some of the old stuff in case you haven't seen them. We do not only red rubber stamps, we also do clear stamps. So for those of you that have never used clear stamps before, hopefully maybe you have. Oh, hi guys. All right. So we make all the clear stamps ourselves. So you can see here, this is actually one of our Christmas sets that we do have available. We've got a huge Christmas in July party coming up very, very soon. I'm going to be announcing all of the details on our Facebook page very soon, or if you're part of our mailing list. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, we do clear stamps too. So not only do we do the red rubber stamps, we also do clear stamps. I also do self-inking stamps. So we do those. So I do custom work. I draw all of the art that you see. Thank you. So I draw all of the art that you see for these. These sets are up on our website right now. This is our mason jar stamp set. So you can see it's got a mason jar, a whole bunch of wording. It's got some more of the Christmas ones. I did a whole series of holiday stamps. So you can see I did all of the holidays. Where are they all? There they are. So I can just show you those real quick. Oh, thanks for inviting followers. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. So you can see I did a whole series of holiday stamps. So you can see literally if you purchase all three of these, they're 4x4 for each one. But you can see it runs you all the way from New Year's, all the way through Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, and then finally ends with Christmas. So it really has a bit of everything out there. Halloween, we are also working on some Halloween stuff. So you can see we've got these. These are out on our website now as well. They are called Come In for a Bite, or if you search by Halloween cupcakes, you'll see them too. So you can see they've got a Dracula, a Bride of Frankenstein, and a Frankenstein cupcake. Oh, thank you. They stamp really well. We did a series, if you go out on our Facebook, where you can go take a look at them. And we did the Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein in greens and blacks. So cute. So it's one of my favorite sets. We have also got, in case you haven't seen them before. Oh, look at all these people joining. Thank you guys for joining. We got a happy one joined us. This is our Australia Down Under. Aw, thanks guys for all the love. This set, we had a design team member who used to be from Australia, and so she had asked me actually to go in and design a series for her, and so we did. And so you can see it's got a kiwi, it's got a really cute little koala bear. Oh, very cool. Hi, how are you? Is that Karen? Looks like, or Corrine? That's awesome. So you totally know all these critters. A lot of people don't know what a kiwi is, but I think they are the cutest little things ever. They're little birds, and you can see they got no little, they just have little feet. Kangaroos, and so I put the baby on there as well. Oh, good morning, everybody. Thank you. Glad to have you all here. So this set is on our website as well, so if you are interested, definitely head on over. And I'm going to offer something special. Anybody from this session this morning, if you purchase stamps from us, all you have to do is tell me that you were on with me this morning, and I will refund shipping within the United States. If you're outside the United States, I'll refund up to $4 for shipping. Okay, so just tell me that you were on here with me today, and I will refund your shipping costs. Again, if you're outside the US, I'll refund up to $4. Yeah, so hey, free shipping, why not? So go ahead and take a look at these. This one is our Easter set. We just launched this one recently in April. This one is actually more than just Easter. I know it has Easter on there, but these are banners, so you could run a string across and then stamp all these little things on there. This is like a carrot banner. Okay. We've also got some little critters, some tulips. So this is a beautiful, beautiful little set. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Again, I do all the art. This is my handwriting. So this is not a font. That's my handwriting. Again, anybody in this session right now, if you're interested in purchasing anything on our website, which is JessicaLynnOriginal.com, right there. We are going to go ahead and refund shipping for those in the United States. If you're outside the United States, I'll refund up to about $4. Oh, the tulip bucket. I know. It's so cute. I actually used Copic markers, and recently I tried with, I don't know if you guys have ever used them. I've got these, the Color Technic glitter pens. I don't know if you guys have ever used glitter pens before. But I use glitter pens to color in that bucket, and I used like a silver and then like a kind of a bronzy color, and then they had like a dark silver, almost like a gunmetal, and the bucket looked so cool because it looked all shiny, and it was pretty cool. So again, another set that a lot of people always say to me, Jessica, I know that you draw all the AKC dogs. We get it. Are there cats? I do have a set of cat stamps. I tried to draw a very different variety of cats. Oh, thank you. I love that too. It looks cute. It's really a cute set. So you can see I've got a bunch of different cats. I've got different styles. And there's a little mouse up there. He looks a little mischievous though. Look at him. He's kind of got the little creepy eyes like I'm watching you. There's butterflies. There's little paw prints. So there's definitely cat sets for those cat lovers. This one is my favorite cat of the set that I've drawn. I like this guy too. He's kind of squishy. But this one's he's sitting in his little box, and I put him upside down so he's kind of sitting up at you. Oh, nice. The Tiny Tim tip throw through the tulips. That one. But yeah, so the little cat set's out there. So I put little bubbles. This one's, it's a very different set for me because I usually draw cats, but, or I'm sorry, I usually draw dogs, but I wanted to go ahead and expand. Okay, so that one is available on there as well. Thank you. My art, there's a lot of art out there that's very simplistic lines, so I'm more on the artistic side, so I draw a lot of details and a lot of shadowing and stuff like that. This set is one of my other favorite ones. I'm not a hunter by any means. I am so on the Bambi side, like, but I know people love to hunt. So what I wanted to do was come up with a set that you could use for deer hunting season. Or for, you know, Widow's Weekend, like if your husband goes away and then you go and scrapbook or make cards for the weekend. So there's a nice little fawn, there's a buck, a doe. I made it kind of seasonal, so I put a pumpkin in there. Then I put phrases that if you're not a hunter you could use. So thanks for being such a deer. I love you, dear. Not spelled, you know, like spelled like a deer. And then at the bottom, I did put in a sentiment for if your husband is a hunter or if you're a hunter. We interrupt this marriage for hunting season. So I thought this could be kind of fun because you could actually, you know, kind of embrace maybe what he or she is doing and then also be able to make a card. So this set is available on our website as well. Oh, we got somebody else who just joined us. Is that Tessie? This is a great set, and you know, if you've never used my clear stamps before, a couple of quick things. I'm just going to open this one really quick just to show you. They all come professionally packaged, and when I started with my clear stamps, there were a couple other companies. Now there's a lot, but there were only a couple at one point. And you know the difference in a clear stamp if they spend a lot of money or they actually use good, what they call photopolymer, or if they use more rubber-based. If you've had clear stamps before that don't stick to the block very well, those have more a rubber base to it, and they cost about half. Exactly, look at, oh, I see it shooting down the bottom of the page there. It costs about half the amount of money. So think about that. So when you buy from like some of the big box stores, a lot of the really big companies use more of the rubber based, and they're spending a lot less than smaller companies like myself, where I know the difference and I know what it takes to stamp nice. So they're making, yeah, so they're making a ton of money off you. Your stamps aren't sticking to these blocks. I have a sample of one here. I'm not gonna, I'll rip one of the stamps off, but I'm not gonna, here, let me just grab it really quick. You can see, I mean, you can literally see the difference. So this one is a rubber based. See, it's educational this Saturday morning. This one is rubber based. Okay, so you can see, so like when I pull on it, see, it looks more, you know, this one's rubber based, and this is from a big box company. Okay, and whenever I stick it on the block, it never sticks very well. So this one is one of ours. This is one of our deer stamps. So you can see they're all professional grade photopolymer. When I take it off, take a look at the difference. Let me see if I can get it on the camera better. Oh, come on, camera, focus. It wants to focus on the full set, not the little stamp. Here, I'll just move all this. Okay, so there you go. You can see it. Come on. You just did it. I saw you do it. Focus on the stamp. Okay. So you can see what a difference. See how it's clear? And you can see right, like literally you can see right my finger right through it. Any of the ones that are based with more of the rubber, see how it's got kind of a frosty? That's how you can quickly identify. So if it has more of a frosty look to it, those have more rubber based, which means they're probably not going to stick to your block as much. These with the photopolymer are truly clear. Okay, so you can see. So if I grab a block, and I apologize, my block is dirty. I've been stamping a lot. Okay, so I got my clear block. See how I can stick it right to it, and I can see right through. Okay, and see when I peel off, it's actually pretty, it takes me a little bit to peel. Oh, definitely you can smell the difference. This one, it'll stick, but you can see how I barely have to pull it off, and it just pulls right off. Do you see the difference? Hopefully. See how I barely stick it on, but it barely sticks to it. Okay. Photopolymer, they not only stick, when you take them off, you actually have to kind of tug at them. Okay. So there's your lesson in clear stamps for the day. Watch for the ones that are more clear, because the more clear they are, the more photopolymer lives inside of them, which means they're a much better stamp, much higher quality. Our stamps, like I said, I spend a little bit more money on them because I want to produce a good product that my customers are going to love. I was very frustrated when I first started. Oh, you bet, not a problem, I've been there. When I first started, I was very frustrated because I was the newbie. I didn't know, you know, how all this worked. And so I bought a ton of the big box stamps thinking, oh, this is going to be great. And half the stuff fell off. And I'm like, okay, what the heck? So definitely watch. Like, if it's clear, that means there's more rubber in the stamp, which means it's not going to stick as good. Okay. Doesn't mean you couldn't stick it on the, you know, the foam and then do all that, but, see, okay, good to hear. I'm not the only one that's frustrated. So yeah, so this is our deer set. This is available as well. Some of our dog stamp sets, it's a project I have had in my pocket for quite a long time. I've been working on it, and one of the goals I have is to really just kind of get more of the dogs out there, because obviously everyone has their favorite. Oh, the pumpkin. Yeah, look at that pumpkin. Isn't it cute? And I always do all kinds of shadowing on here, so that if you were to take your Copic markers, if you're not really good at shadowing, just follow what I've already done, and it'll actually make the pumpkin look very three-dimensional. It's kind of fun. So a project I've been working on has been the AKC dog breeds. I love dog stamps, and I find that there's never enough ones that I've loved, so I started drawing them myself. So one of the goals I have for this summer is I'm actually going to be launching a whole bunch of small 4x4 sets in very limited editions, just to see what dog breeds everyone's looking for. So this one is already available. It's a Corgis. Thank you. Oh, this one is my favorite. Look at the little Corgi bud. Isn't that not cute? It stamps really cute. I actually do have a Shih Tzu. But this Corgi one is available. It is available on our website. It's 4x6. And again, remember, anybody in here, because I saw we had a bunch of people join us late, so welcome. If you order from our website today, put a little note in it'll say note to seller or note to JessicaLynnOriginal. Say that you were part of our session, and I will refund up to $4 worth of shipping. Boxers, yes, they are part of my summer of dog stamps that I'm working on. So let me show you what I've got here really quick in stock, and then I'll kind of talk about that a little bit more. Here's those Shih Tzus. Oh, Corgis, I love them too. They're so cute. I just like when they run, just because they sort of, they don't really have knees. So when they run, they kind of just across the floor. Here's my Shih Tzus. Obviously with Shih Tzus, there's all different kinds of dog haircuts. So I wanted to make sure that I accommodated for all those different haircuts, because some people love the little puppy cut. Some people love the beautiful long hair. This is on our website. It is available now. So if you just go to JessicaLynnOriginal.com, and then again, don't forget to put in the message that you were on with me today, and I'll refund you shipping up to $4. You can see, look, there's like a little squishy kind of teenage Shih Tzu, you know, because it's kind of got that, like, it's still growing its hair out. Again, a little puppy cut. He's running and playing. And then there's one with long hair and it's got a couple little clips. You can see the little clips in her hair. Okay. Then again, I love my Shih Tzu, and then all the information. And again, these are all professionally packaged. Which one? This one looks like your Yogi. He's so cute. That's why I love it. I love drawing, being able to draw all this stuff. It's so much fun. It's truly a gift I've been given. And my husband teases me. He's like, oh my gosh. He goes, what dogs are next? Because you'd be bored if you didn't keep working on them. And it's true. I love to draw this. So these are all individually hand drawn. So you can see that as well. So these are our pugs. This one's my favorite of the pugs. A toy fox terrier. I'm going to add them to my list right now. I know exactly what that dog looks like. I will add them to my list. So you can see there's some pugs. I love this one in the raincoat. I'm sure you guys have seen the card I've made where I put him in like a little yellow, like Mickey Mouse looking raincoat. It is my favorite of the stamps. I was joking with my husband I should draw them all in raincoats. Oh, bottom Shih Tzu. This one? So probably one of these two. They're so cute. I love it when they've got like the middle hair. I love the long hair on Shih Tzus, but I can't even imagine managing that. I mean, I have a 3-year-old and a 6-week-old, and I can't even imagine like trying to maintain my 3-year-old daughter's hair, let alone a Shih Tzu's hair like that. Although I guess the dog probably wouldn't talk back, so maybe it wouldn't be as bad. So we've got pug stamps as well. We also just launched Yorkshires. So if you're a Yorkie fan, we have a new set of Yorkies. And again, I tried to accommodate different hairstyles, different looks. So we've got the long-haired Yorkie, we've got short-haired, he's got a little harness on. I know some people love to put him in little sweaters. We've got one that's just cuddled on a pillow. Again, this is the 4x6 stamp set. This one is also available on our website now. So be sure to pick that up. We've also got boxers. Oh, we rescued a Dalmatian mixed. Oh, you know what? I didn't know it, but when 101 Dalmatians, the movie with Glenn Close, came out many years ago, so I don't age myself too much, but when that movie came out, there was a huge surge where people started adopting Dalmatians. We have a Dalmatian set too, just so you know. They started adopting Dalmatians, and what they didn't know is that I think it's 85% of Dalmatians are deaf. And the reason that that's why they became a great fire dog, because they weren't affected by I know, right? Useless information that I know. They weren't affected by the sirens when it used to be the horses, you know, when the old school fire trucks used to go and help put out fires. Oh, boxer mixed with pit. We got pit bulls too. Pit bull stamps. But Dalmatians, that's why 85% of them are deaf. So there you go. There you go. Interesting stuff. So you guys are learning here on Saturday morning. That's what happens when I go live, right? But yeah, so that's why Dalmatians are the way they are. It's because you know, they could handle being on a fire truck, and they can bark, but they can't hear. So they were perfect dogs because they could just bark and bark and bark and bark and bark while they were, you know, on their way to go put out the fire. And they weren't affected by the horns or the sirens that the old school wagons used to make. So that's how they became fire dogs. So there you go. There's your useless fact from Jessica Lynn for the day, right? We've also got these adorable little bulldogs. Yeah, they bark a lot. I have an Aussie mixed with a Border Collie. And let me tell you, she's a great dog. She's fabulous. You might have just heard her walk in. She's an awesome dog. I love her so much. But I think she has pretty much any sort of thing that you can assign someone, like OCD, ADD, everything. She's got it. Because she's got herding in her blood. Border Collies are super smart. So anyway. So we got bulldogs as well. So let me just grab a couple other things I got in here. You said pit bull Dalmatian mix. We've also got pit bulls. You know what? Pit bulls get a bad rap, and I think that it's like anything in this world, right? It's all in how you're raised. It's all in the environment that you've lived in. It's all who you are, what you are. Yeah, we've got a lot of dog stamps, and I still have, believe it or not, there's 225 dog breeds, and I only have right now 35 of them. So I've still got a long way to go. But someone had emailed me a long time ago and said, I'm a pit bull person. I love them, but they always make us look bad. And the one I have is squishier than anything I've ever owned, and it's a sweet dog. Can you please design something that shows off the other side of the pit bull? And so that's what this stamp set is. I wanted to show, that the other thing that's amazing about pit bulls that I don't know if you guys found out, again, more useless facts. Thanks for the hearts. It is all in how they're raised. And lately, I don't know if you saw, but on the news in New York, they just have now the very first pit bull police canine officer. So there's talk that what a great breed to bring on to... Oh, here come my dogs. They're coming to see what I'm doing. They heard me talking about dogs. Like, what a great thing for that breed, Loyal, not afraid to, be there to save, rescue. I mean, they really are kind of police dogs, I think. Like, the perfect breed for that, Not that German Shepherds aren't, but they have a lot of hip problems and stuff. So, anyway, there's my 2 cents on the pit bulls. We have this available on our website too, so you can see we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stamp sets. One other one we've got out there too, don't know if you guys have seen it. I know you need homeowners insurance for pit bulls. There's also German Shepherds and Rottweilers. A lot of places need to have that too, just because they're big. Just because they're big, I guess people get scared, and unfortunately they've had a bad rap, so... the other set I have out there and available is fishing. This one is called Fishing on Phantom Lake. This stamp set, when I was a kid, my stepdad... Aw. See, I like hearing happy pit bull stories. I don't like hearing the other ones. When I was a kid, we used to go out to Phantom Lake in Wisconsin, and we would always go fishing for perch and bluegill. So when I decided to design this set, I went ahead and said, I'm going to draw the fish first that I used to go fish for. I guess that's the way you say it. So there's 2 perch right here. So I made one large, one small, because I thought, when you're making your cards, you could make it dimensional. Nice. Your husband was like, hey, is there fishing? Now he'll pay attention, right? He'll be like, wait, what are we talking about? Fishing? You can see here, this is the lure. When I was a kid, we used to go motor trolling, where you'd take the boat and you'd, kind of have the boat go across, and you just troll across the lake. We used to get northerns and muskies and bass and stuff like that. Nice! He's been to Phantom Lake. That's awesome. Phantom Lake, it's fun. It's upper and lower Phantom. Oh, it's been a while since I've been on here, and I've been doing more on Facebook, and I was like, you know what, I need to jump back and just kind of, go and see how everybody's doing here, because it's been a little bit. And this one here is a bluegill. But this little bait, we used to, when I was a kid, we'd moto troll with that. And it's kind of fun if you look. We used to call it the kitty fish. It's not a kitty fish, but we used to call it that. Oh, fun. He used to do tournaments. There are at least 20 or 30 lures that look like this. So you could take this and color it in like golds and pinks. I've seen some in the blues and turquoise and greens. Oh, thanks for the hearts. The other thing I did was I wanted to make a sentiment that also was something great that you could use for grandpa, dad. I mean, it doesn't have to be just men, because I used to go fishing. But it says, thanks for some of my favorite memories out on the lake. And I love that. I thought, you know, I wanted something that, you know, when you made a Father's Day card, how sweet. I put in here, gone fishing with dad, grandpa. There's some little bubbles, so you can put that in there. Cast away your troubles, go fishing. And then, of course, a little tackle box. So I tried to go through and make a set that really was everything that was my memories. Nice. Now your hubby's coming. He's like, what? Let's make some stamps. I'm all about this. Let's make cards. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody do a watercolored one yet, but I would love to see that. That would be gorgeous. Yeah, I think I've never drawn fish before, so I thought, you know what, let's try. I like to draw the other animals, so why not? And I'm actually pretty happy with this. It's been a pretty good seller, so I'm working on another set with some additional fish. So that's something that's in the process as well. Yeah. Yeah, so do you guys have any questions for me? Oh, thank you so much. Do you guys have any questions for me? Yeah, I mean, I really tried to put in a lot of detail, and I did some shadowing for you, so you've already got that. I think I have one. I made a card recently for Father's Day with them, so you can see how they stamp. So they stamp really cute. See, now I've got the... Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, no, I love this. I love making stamps. I love making cards. When I first was introduced to this, I was like, oh no, another hobby. I don't know if I can take on any other hobbies, because I sew as well. And I was like, I don't know if I could take on any more hobbies. And then all of a sudden, this sort of all flourished. But it's a good time. If you've never made one of these, I have a how-to on my YouTube channel. So I tried to make it like one of those. Nice. Well, subtle, not so subtle, right? We have it at JessicaLynnOriginal.com right here. I've got it on the bottom. Oh, thank you. You know what? Thank you. There are so many. I'm very inspired by the other people that I work with, other stamp companies. There's a lot of amazing people in this world of stamping, and I absolutely love them all. And the only thing I've noticed is that a lot of people are doing the same kind of thing. And that's fine, I guess. But I really have tried to do some different stuff. So I really appreciate that comment. And that's so sweet. You made my Saturday. Some of the other stuff I have out there, just so you know, here's some more samples so you guys can see some of those. So like this one is just, I used a die cut. So I just put a bunch of fish on there. Nice. Now the hubby's ready for you to go make some fishing cards. I mean, how much fun. You could make him a bunch of these to give to the guy. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, but maybe you can make some to give to the guys, you know. So here's another one. These are King Cavaliers. These are a dog set. We had these available and we sold out, so we're in the process of making another set. Oh, yeah. You know what? The Australian set is one of my favorites, too. They're so cute. And the little kiwi, I told you he's my favorite, so... these guys will be back in stock soon. They do have them. We have them up on our website for pre-order. So if you like the King Cavaliers, definitely head out. If you want to learn how to make any of these style cards that I'm showing, we do have a YouTube channel, and we've been making those as well and sharing how to make those. In case you didn't know, oh, Koala's cute. Well, there's two on the koala, and then there's a sentiment for him too. We also do digital stamps. A lot of them are limited edition, and for the summer, we are doing what we call our Summer of Digital Crafting. So if you love digital stamps, they're all $1.99 right now, and we have 52 of them up. So if you love digital stamps and you're like me and you're like, I'll order some of the other stuff and I'll wait for it. It's totally fine. But I want a couple things because I want to start crafting today. Definitely check out our digital stamps too. So this little guy, he's a digital stamp. He's to raise money for the Milwaukee Zoo. They're rebuilding their whole elephant cage. Let's see what else. Oh, I got a bunch of fishing samples here. So here's another one. I just did a little die cut. And then I put some lures, and you can see I got the lures all colored. And I used glitter pens. Can you see that? So they're all super sparkly lures, because I thought then they look wet, like they're in the water. I'm a huge fan of the glitter pens. They're my favorite. Oh, and then I did one more kind of like that stamp piece, or the, where is it? So I liked this style, and I wanted to try it again for something. So I did one with the fish. And I thought it's so cool because it almost looks like a little porthole, like you're looking into the water. You know, like if you're in one of those restaurants and you're like, oh, what's, you know. Oh, more people. Hi, Laura. Welcome for joining. Thanks for joining us. You can see, like, it looks like the fish are in, like, a little hole. So I thought that was kind of cool. Or like you're in an under the sea kind of thing, looking in, seeing what's going on. And you can see I used the bigger perch and the smaller one. So I've got those. Hi, Laura. Aw, thanks for inviting people as well. So yeah, so these are all available. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been on here, and I wanted to go and just kind of jump in, wish everybody a happy Saturday, kind of show you all the new stuff we have, because we have added 23, 24 new sets in the last couple of months. So we are definitely, you know, clipping along. We talked about the pit bull earlier. There's also a new, oh, I pulled a little piece off it. There's also a new pit bull. Oh, we are at JessicaLynnOriginal.com. So again, it's just right here. It's JessicaLynnOriginal. And again, for anybody joined, because I saw there were a couple of new people, we are offering free shipping for you if you shop. Just make sure you mention that you were with us today. Just say you were on here, we were hanging out. You were talking about stamps, tell me a story, tell me whatever you want. I'll write you back. But yeah, we'll offer up to, if you're outside of the United States, we'll offer up to $4 off any shipping option. Or if you're in the United States and you decide to go priority mail, we'll offer $4 off of that as well. The cool part is all these stamps are in stock that I showed you today, so everything is ready to go. Oh, sure, right here. I'm sorry, I'll move my hand. It's JessicaLynnOriginal.com. Let me go grab something really quick. I'm just going to leave that up for one sec. All right. We also have, in case you guys didn't see this, we just launched this 4 weeks ago. This is our newest dog stamp. It's the Italian Greyhound. So you can see that Italian Greyhound. So again, still working on different sets. Somebody said, hey, why don't you put a cat in there with it? So I drew a cat in there hanging out with the Greyhound. We are working on that. And that's part of what I was going to tell you here right at our end. We are also, this summer, I love the dog stamps and they're awesome. The problem is, like I said earlier, there's 232 dog breeds. So what happens is I go through and I design about 35 of them, and I always get somebody that goes, oh, do you have this one? And it's the only one I don't have. Or how about this one? And I don't have that one. So what we're doing is I'm going to be offering some limited edition this summer, smaller 4x4 sets. And I've already got the first one up on our website. We are doing, it's the Wiener Dog. So it's a Dachshund. And what we're going to do is we are just going to offer anywhere between 8 to 15 of each of the sets just to see how people, if they're interested in them, and kind of go from there. And I'll just tip this up really quick so you can see it. It'll be on my monitor. Oh. There it goes. Okay. So you can see there he is. That's the Wiener Dog. Okay. So that's actually a clear stamp set. So what we're doing is I'm actually designing like the boxers and the golden retrievers and golden doodles. I had a bunch of requests for golden doodles. Let me just realign this here real quick. Sorry. So we're in the process of going through and actually designing a whole bunch of what we're going to call our mini summer series 4x4s. If you are interested in any specific breed, toss me an email. If you go to my website, again, it's right here, JessicaLynnOriginal.com. Send me a message and say, Jess, I'd love for you to do boxers. I'd love for you to do this stamp. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what? That is the, I think it's the worst and best part about dogs is that they bring so much to you every single day. But then when they start to get older and they get sick and you lose them, it's just so hard to go through because they only last such a short amount of time. And I've been there. I've had quite a few different dogs in my life and it sucks. It just sucks. There's no other words for it. It just sucks. But I can tell you that the joy that they bring during that time is just so worth everything you go through at the end. Oh, and that new movie with Dennis Quaid. Oh my gosh. If you guys just want to cry, that's literally all it is. So, at least for me. But definitely go ahead and take a look at all of our different stamps we've got out there. The only other thing that I can show you if you've never seen it before. Oh, don't cry. I don't know if you guys have seen our Brentwood Owl. Brentwood Owl is my copyrighted character who I am actually in the process of writing a children's book about. So he will have a children's book soon enough, but you can see we've got him in all the kinds of goofy little... Oh! It does. The joy does outweigh the grief. It really does. It really does. I figured I better change the topic because otherwise we're all going to start crying about our pets, right? Yeah, Coffee Lovers Blog Hop. We're doing that again. That comes up in, hold on, I don't know the date off the top of my head, but I know one's coming up for the summer. I can tell you in 1 second as soon as my computer scrolls to it. Yeah, it's coming up really soon. The Summer Coffee Lovers Blog Hop is June 23rd. So make sure you guys watch for that. We give away a free digital stamp every time, and sometimes we give away Brentwood. Sometimes, like last time, we did a really fancy coffee cup, little tea set, looking stamp set. But we do, again, all super, just like everything else, the intricate, lots of details, lots of fun. But we are definitely going to be a super sponsor for that again. So that is June 23rd. Oh, I love that one too. I actually drew that for, there was a group who was making cards and they wanted a series for their autism with it's got the puzzle piece and everything. And we were part of their hop and they actually, it was so cool to see that because they did a lot of cards. And then they had the kids work on cards and it was fun. It was really fun. So yeah, so we've got Brentwood too. So don't just think I have dogs. I have lots of stuff. We have, calendar planner stamp sets. So if you like your planners, we've got those out there. But we've got a ton. Don't forget to look in clearance. In our clearance area, we have got a ton of stamps that we're in the process of clearancing out and moving forward. A lot of them are at 70+% off. So definitely watch that. Let's see, what else? Be sure to sign up for our mailing list because we offer coupons and freebies all the time. Or follow us on Facebook or there's so many social media networks. It's crazy how to figure out. But if you guys have any questions or if you have an idea like, hey, I would love to see this stamp set or I would love this dog breed, please send me an email. I would love to hear from you. I'll write you back. Again, anybody who was part of this, again, our website here, we'll go, it's JessicaLynnOriginal. Right there, JessicaLynnOriginal. Be sure to head out to our website. And again, anybody from today till midnight tonight, just put in a little note that you saw me and you were chatting with me on here. Ooh, that would be nice. You know what would be really cool is if I could design some wings that would fit on quite a few of the sets I already have. That would be kind of fun. That would be fun. Because then you could decide which breed, if you wanted it specific. That's a great idea. Making a note. See, I got my Toy Fox Terrier, so I'll add wings. I had a set, these are one of my older sets that I did a long time ago. I used to draw a little more cartoony. And you can see this is actually, I call it my dancing Yorkie. So this is like an older set. This is in the clearance area. But you can see I actually had wings on that one. So even if you put wings, you probably could put that. Yeah, they would probably fit. You know, it depends on how you stamped them, like if you did masking. So you could definitely do that too. Somebody asked, do I have cats? I do. I don't have as many cat breeds, because there's not, well, I mean, there actually are a lot of cat breeds, but I don't have as many cat stamps. But I do have cat stamps out there, so this is one of my sets. Comes with quite a few different cats. No, great ideas, ladies, and thank you so much for hopping on here again and sharing with your friends, watching the feedback. I'll upload this to YouTube as well. On our YouTube channel, we have a lot of how-tos, so if you're looking for how to make specific kinds of cards, stuff like that, I'm in the process of building that. No worries. So definitely go check that out. If you have, like I said before, like I was saying, if you have questions, concerns, ideas, this would be a great stamp set, Jess. Toss me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Again, anybody who shops with us today, free shipping or up to $4 off any of the other shipping methods. So be sure to visit our website, JessicaLynnOriginal.com. Ladies, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Husband who wants the fishing stamps now because he saw fishing on there. That's awesome. Thank you guys for joining me this morning, and I promise I will start hopping on here more often. So go take a look, and I look forward to working with you guys soon. All right, take care, everybody. All right, have a great day, guys. Thank you so much.